So the crypto market has shed in the last 24 hours, actually a bit less than that, $100 billion. It's crazy when you think of how big that number is. And I'm going to give you some reasons for that. We're going to talk about that and jump into it. And so if you're kind of looking around like why is and what's going on, the overall crypto market, as of recording this video, let me refresh this real quickly, is down, it's down 3.9. It might be down a little bit more or less depending upon when you're watching this video, but the market has shed $100 billion in the last, it's really happened in about the last 12 hours or give or take, depending on when you're watching this video. Again, Bitcoin, if you look at this, Bitcoin has gone down and it has touched into the $44,000 range. Now we're pulling back from that 48,000 range. And, it's just kind of interesting if you kind of look at what's going on. So there's a couple things going on. Why have we had this pullback? We've had some negative comments come from Senator Warren in an interview that she did, talking about how there's really nothing to crypto. We don't really produce anything. There's really nothing to it. Things of that nature. I don't agree with these comments. If you look at crypto and all the different segments, DeFi, NFT, Metaverse, Web 3.0, the list goes on and on and on. No, I would respectfully disagree. So we've got that, which I think has had some impact. We've also got the EU, the European Union, has drafted some regulation that is not good for crypto. That they're trying to make it harder. They're trying to track the movement of money from, say, centralized exchanges like crypto.com or KuCoin, or if you will, when you're trying to move money from those exchanges over to like a decentralized wallet, and they're trying to make it harder to do that. That's not good either. Okay, so you've got all those things kind of playing and kind of going into play, and it's just a situation that has kind of added up to kind of a negative scenario playing out. And we had 8 days where we were in the green. We had 8 days where we ran up to 48,000 in Bitcoin. And again, we've already talked about how Bitcoin touched 44,300. And so I kind of expect us to be here for a little bit longer. I expect us to be in this territory. Okay. Again, you have kind of outside of the negative comments I just told you, or the scenario about like EU and some comments coming from United States government officials, things of that nature. You had 8 days. We were heading towards some type of a pullback, some type of a little bit of a, people taking profits and things of that nature. The question that I have is really about this EU scenario, this European Union. Is that, how long is that going to kind of weigh on crypto in general? Now, beyond that, let's just kind of go back. If you have a longer term view of crypto, which is what I do, I've highlighted that. Really, I'm highlighting this number right here. If you have a longer term view of crypto, do you believe that crypto is going to be bigger a year from now? Yes, I do. I think it could be a $3 or $4 trillion market. Do you think it's going to be bigger 2 or 3 years from now? Yep, I do. Are there going to be road bumps along the way? Heck yeah. Like this EU regulatory scenario. There are definitely bumps going to be bumps. There are definitely obstacles or bumps. No, that's not a bad word. Not a good way. There are definitely obstacles in our path in the future, and crypto is very young, relatively. 4% of the world is in crypto. I mean, it's tiny. As a perspective, and it's a technology that scares a lot of people. It's a technology that scares a lot of governments. Traditional industries, banking, etc. There's going to be a lot of stones thrown at us in general in crypto. And I'm very much up for the task of being here and being invested in this and being part of this initiative and this movement. We are still very early in crypto. We really are. Okay. So you kind of got to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you cool with the ride? Are you cool with the roller coaster? I am. I'm strapped in. But I also am not totally invested in crypto, meaning I have a diversification strategy. I own stocks, I own index funds, I own mutual funds, things of that nature. So I have investments outside of crypto. My point is that I'm not totally in this. Oh, by the way, inside of crypto, I don't own just one crypto. I don't own like for just Ethereum, or I don't own Bitcoin, or I don't just own Shiba Inu or Cardano or any of those guys. I have a diversified strategy. I'm diversified across different, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, you name it. I'm diversified across segments. Like I own some NFT stuff, some metaverse stuff. You get my point. All of those things will help you along the way, but at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself, are you cool with the roller coaster? Because it's gonna be a roller coaster. It is. You're gonna have times like this where the market's gonna be down 3, 4, 5, 6%. You're gonna have flash crashes. You're gonna have great days, the days where the market's up 7% and everything is running hard. You're gonna have good days like we just had, where we had 8 days of really good green candle run, and then followed by a situation like we have now. If you're cool with that, it's a fun ride, but you got to be cool with the ride. That's what I got for you. As always, I appreciate you. Hey, and part of that ride, and like part of that, what I was just taking is talking about having kind of minimization plans or diversification plans in place. One thing you need to do, whether you use my referral link below to iTrust Capital or not, hey, that's cool if you don't. You need to have a retirement account. You should. Everybody should have a retirement account. And by the way, an IRA retirement account, easy to do. Everybody should have one. It's how you can use before tax dollars, pre-tax dollars to create a retirement account. And the cool thing about iTrust Capital, referral link below in the description, is you can buy and sell crypto in that retirement account. And if you use my referral link below, you can set up an account for free with iTrust. And secondly, if you fund the account with a little bit of money, iTrust will put $100 in your account for you. Okay, this is who I use, by the way. I do use iTrust. So there you go. So that's all I got for you. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your day. Also, if you haven't already done so, please consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming a subscriber. We'd love to have you stick around. And if you dug any of my content, I would appreciate you sticking around and watching some more. As always, see you. Have a good one.